right, this is the Green Man here with Farmers Market on Demand at Old Town Farmers Market in Scottsdale, here with Nikisi Pyro. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's Eve. It's time to end 2016. For some people, it was a really rough year. I think for most people, a lot of people have been complaining about 2016, and they're ready for 2017. And if I were you and I didn't have to be here, I'd probably be cuddled up, snuggling, and getting rested up for tonight for some epic moments. So yeah, watch the show, see what you're missing down here, get your farmers market fix. There's actually a lot of people here considering the weather.
Yeah, it's bumping. So, who are you interviewing today, Andrew?
Oh yeah, so I get to do Ivy's hot mustard. I'm really excited about that. I love spicy stuff. I'm challenging her to make my eyebrows sweat, so we'll see how good she can do on that. And then I'm gonna go over to Local Melts, which is gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches, which I never do this. I don't ever buy from someone unless they've been on the show, because I wanted to taste their stuff for the first time. But he had one of his sandwiches that he wasn't able to demo today because he didn't have enough, and he wanted to save that for his customers who are willing to buy it. So I had to buy one because I really wanted to try it. But we're gonna have the Phoenix Melt on, so to see what that's all about, keep watching. And then who are you doing today?
So today I have Desert Willow Botanicals, which is an herbal tincture company that's based out of the Ozarks in Missouri, and it's a family-owned operation. We'll be interviewing the daughter of the master herbalist, Willow, and she'll be telling us more about their amazing herbal tinctures that are great for respiratory, immune function, inflammation, arthritis. So tune in and see how the plants can actually support your body naturally.
All right, I'm excited. So it looks like she's wide open, ready and waiting, so might as well hand this off. And guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and share the video.
Thank you, Andrew. So I'm here with Willow for Desert Willow Botanicals. So Willow, tell us a little bit about Desert Willow Botanicals.
So what we have here is they're all herbal extracts, and we specialize with people that suffer from any sort of sinus or allergy issue. We have a really good joint pain inflammation formula. We have a really good detox formula, one for sleep, stress, anxiety, and they're all herbal, 100% organic, all natural. And we really try to offer people an alternative to some of the prescription or over-counter things that they are taking for their ailments, and offer them a natural solution that really works.
So tell me a little bit more about, we're going to sample a couple of these formulas. You've got inflammation, sinus, and immune out.
Yeah, we sample everything at the markets, just so we can actually have people, even like our inflammation formula is our turmeric extract, and the key to ours is the potency and the absorption that you are able to achieve by taking the extract form. So we'll have people do a sample, walk around, and within usually about 10 minutes, they can walk around and see how they feel and come back and see us. And I would say about 98% of people come back and they can tell a difference already. So it's amazing stuff.
So let's try, I think this time of year, everyone around me seems to be catching some sort of bug. I would love the immune formula. Can you tell me a little bit more about what's in that?
Sure, yeah. That's my immune formula is all antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. Let's see here, let me get a bottle. And the best way to take it is if you feel like the minute you start to come down with something, you can start taking it like 4 times a day, because you really want to boost your immune system up. But it's also really good when you're traveling. If everybody around you is sick and you don't want to catch it. When people come into town and they caught something weird on the plane. So this time of year, it's all kinds of stuff like that happening. It's also good for kids can take it as well for a cold flu preventative at school. And my son, he'll come home and be a little sniffly with like the runny eyes, and I just know when he's not feeling that great, and I'll just start giving it to him in a reduced dosage, and that's the good thing about these eye droppers is that you can exact dosage with them. So it just you take it the same frequency as an adult, but then it's just less of a per dose. So we're going to do a full dropper full for you, and that's going to be good to just as an overall general immune booster.
Cheers. Awesome. To my health. So cheers to everybody's health out there, and happy New Year's Eve. This is what I'll be toasting tonight, herbal tinctures.
So are Our detox formula is really good. Our detox formula, I have a sale on my website right now, and also desertwillowbotanicals.com. And my internal makeover is what I call it, and it's my inflammation formula and my detox formula, and a really good way to kick off the new year. You're kind of flushing out your liver, your kidneys, your gut. It helps with the blood, build the blood, and then the inflammation it's very high in antioxidants, so it's really helping to kind of combat all the free radicals in your body. So that's after doing these two for a month, you're going to be feeling great.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you, Willow.
Bye.
We'll see you guys
Scottsdale
later.
here with Ivy from Ivy's Hot Mustard. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty awesome. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
But I also want to know a little bit about how this got started.
Okay, so back in February, I found myself, I had left a job and didn't have a lot to do, and my husband's mother actually used to make this mustard for him, and they would put it on ham sandwiches, and he asked me to make a batch of it, which I did, and then we were sitting there having cocktails and eating some of the mustard on sandwiches and stuff like that, and he's like, why don't you put this in a jar and see if you can sell it at a farmer's market? And so about 24 hours later, we had it in jars, and we started here at Old Town Scottsdale Farmers Market and killed it, sold out the first day, and we've been running since there. So we started with this one. We only had the red label then, and in the last month and a half, I added the 2 other flavors, and so we're expanding on our lineup here.
So the red one is the low grade, like not low grade. I mean, obviously it's amazing, but it's not. I mean, the lower on the hot scale.
Correct. It's our mildest one, and people are like, oh, let me have mild. And I say, well, our red label's our mildest, but it is hot mustard. So it's not going to be, mild for everybody. It's going to have a kick to it.
Sweet. Let me get some of that.
All right. So this is going to be our original. It's a horseradish mustard blend.
It's nice and chunky. Like it's actually got horseradish in there.
You can see the horseradish in there, exactly. And it should give you a little kick. If you like spicy stuff, you're probably going to feel a little bit in the sinuses. Maybe not overwhelming for you or too intense.
This would be even good on like shrimp and stuff too.
Oh my gosh, shrimp cocktail. I've got a friend back east who puts it on all of his oysters on the half shell, all of his seafood, and it's great on brats and hot dogs and prime rib and roast beef. But I also, in the summer, make a salad dressing with it. So an easy, simple salad dressing with just olive oil and vinegar, and balsamic works, or like a fig balsamic's really nice with it. Yeah.
That's an awesome idea. I'm
Yeah.
totally doing that.
It's
So
so
let's do that last.
The third
Super hot. I'm so excited about this one. So this has habanero in it.
Correct. So it's going to be similar to that black label you just tried. It's got habanero added to it. The intention was not to burn your palate for the rest of the day after this one, but to have that nice habanero finish. So you're going to have a little burn on your palate towards the end. So you're going to have the horseradish kick, and then you're going to have a habanero finish. So a little burn on the tongue.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. It's got little tiny chunks, like really, really small little pieces of habanero in there that are orange. I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick that up. It's kind of dark out today, but this is gonna be good. Oh yeah.
Go for it.
Do people try the hot often?
They do, and they're loving it. Like, I'm really excited at the response that we're getting for the different flavors, because everybody's got a different palate, and so you never know where they're gonna lie. But they really are going after that habanero. But it's not
Woo!
over the top, right? It's not.
It's so good.
I
We've
know.
got moisture on the eyebrow. Good job. You did it. High five. Right on.
Mission accomplished.
With Chris with Local Melts. Chris, how did you get this thing going with the grilled cheese? Why did you just start doing this?
Well, I was doing the farmers markets for a couple years. I was doing gourmet mushrooms. I was raising them and sitting there looking around the markets, and I'm going, good grilled cheese with soup. That's what I was thinking in the back of my mind all along, and I went ahead and did it. We've been doing it for 8 weeks now.
Great. So you said, and you've had a lot of experience in the restaurant industry too, prior to the mushrooms.
Yes, I've been pretty much doing it all my life. Started off in an Italian restaurant when I was 15 years old, and I've owned a few and worked for a few different people, and it's been fun and interesting all these years.
So what do you got going on here? I know we got a really cool sandwich. You have a whole bunch of different gourmet melts that you do. Today we're doing.
This is the Phoenix melt. It has organic egg on it, tomato, bacon, and we have pepper jack cheese, which gives it that little Phoenix hot. And the organic potato chips. The pickles are from Pickle Perfection here in Phoenix. And right now we're doing just 5 sandwiches and a couple of soups. We're going to be going up to 7 soups. 7 sandwiches next week. We're going to be adding a tomato and basil sandwich, and we're also going to be doing one on a herb bread that's going to have sauteed spinach and bacon on it.
Cool, that sounds yummy. All right, well, let me try out. So this is called the Phoenix breakfast melt, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give this thing a try. I did eat one of his sandwiches earlier, guys. I got the tavern melt. It was amazing. What can you tell us about that one real quick? What is the tavern melt?
Tavern melt was based on sandwiches they used to do back in bars and taverns in Iowa, where they just take some meat and saute it up in onion, apple cider vinegar, garlic, salt, and pepper, and they just would keep it in a pot, and someone would come in to the bar and go, I need a sandwich, and they just throw it on some bread and serve it. And it works really well here at the market. Melt some cheese over it, man. It's really flavorful.
This is a really good sandwich, man. I don't know why I've never thought about that. Just melting, because I like to make everything into a sandwich. I usually do this with scrambled eggs, as I throw it onto a sandwich, but I never really thought about throwing the bacon on there and all that. So that's really delicious. And this is just a sourdough bread?
Yes, that comes from Great Harvest Bakery down in Tempe, and we get a sourdough from them and a honey wheat.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to share this with the rest of the crew, so I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You did a great job.
Thanks.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. So yeah, guys, it is great 2016. We're looking forward to an awesome 2017 with more farmers markets, and maybe you'll make a New Year's resolution to be healthier by coming down and eating local organic foods and getting your exercise and getting your social fix. Coming down here, you might come feeling a little under the weather, but by the time you get done and hanging out with everybody and meeting the vendors and bumping into people from your community, you leave just feeling great.
So thank you guys for joining us. 2016 was a wonderful year. We look forward to seeing more of you in 2017. Come down to your local farmers market, shop local, support your local economy, and check it out, www.fmodaz.com, where you can see all of our full live videos on HD and individual vendor recap videos. And like and share this video. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching.
Good job. All right, we appreciate you from the heart of the FMod squad.